Hey guys, it's Sean here, and in this video, we're going to talk about keyword match types, okay? Now, there are three keyword match types. There's broad, phrase, and exact, okay? And a match type is what you bid on when you're bidding for a specific keyword in Microsoft or Google, okay? So, for example here, and I'll link out to this page below this video, if you were bidding at the broad level, for winter vacations, you're going to get a wide variety of potential search terms. Now, a search term is when somebody literally goes to Bing or Google and they type in like, how to get a cheap winter vacation, for example, okay? Somebody types this, but your ad could be triggered on a different keyword altogether. For example, if you were bidding at the broad match level of winter vacation, you could show up for how to get a cheap winter vacation because the term broad means you're bidding very, very widely, okay? In fact, Microsoft will tell you right now, if you bid on the keyword winter vacations, you could show up for terms like vacations winter, tropical winter vacations, winter ski vacations, ski trips. As you can see here, ski trips is a very different thing than winter vacations. It's a type of winter vacations, but back in the day, broad match used to be a little bit more tighter, and it wouldn't necessarily show for winter vacations. Now they've really expanded it, okay? So really, if you're bidding on a broad term like winter vacations, you can expect a lot of traffic, and oftentimes you can get a lot of unrelated traffic, okay? So this isn't a necessarily good strategy to start with, okay? And I'm gonna show you why I actually like phrase match in a second, okay? Phrase match, being the second one we're going to talk about, is a little bit more dialed in, okay? The word, if you're bidding on winter vacations, has to at least show in the search term itself. So if I typed in ski trip, it would not trigger this keyword because winter or vacation was not showing. But you can see here ski winter vacations, ski vacations winter, winter vacations discount, Lake Tahoe winter vacation deals. All of those would show. So you still get a wide variety of search terms when people go to Bing or Google. However, it's tighter. You're not getting like completely random stuff because a winter vacation could be a whole wide variety of things. Now somebody literally has to have the words winter and vacations in there at some point of the search term, okay? Exact is exactly what it sounds like, okay? Literally, it has to be exactly winter vacations or a very close variant, okay? Back in the day, it would only trigger on the exact terminology winter vacations. Somebody would literally have to go to Bing and type in winter vacations, okay? Now, it is a little bit more looser, okay? So somebody might type in winter vacations, somebody might type in December vacations, and your bidding on winter vacations could trigger an ad, okay? Microsoft and Google have gotten a lot wider with that terminology because they want to expand the reach, and to be quite frank, they want to take more of our money, right? If I told Microsoft and Google, I only want this ad to show on the keyword winter vacation, and that's all they showed it on, it leaves them from other opportunities, right? December vacations, winter getaways, okay? So very close variants of the exact match will show. So the difference between an exact match and a phrase match is kind of blurred because exact matches aren't what they used to be. However, I think you get a lot cheaper traffic on a phrase match and you get more of it. Okay, so to rank them in order, I would say broad match, you get a lot of traffic, right? And it's going to be a little cheaper, but you're going to get a lot of junk, stuff that's completely unrelated to what you're trying to advertise for, okay? Phrase and exact are really close because both of them have to sort of contain that search term in the keyword. However, exact match is going to cost you more and it is going to limit your results a little bit. So that's not to say there isn't a time or place for broad or exact. But when we're starting out, we want to go with phrase match, okay? And that's what we're starting right now. There might be some people who've seen me teach Microsoft ads in the past, and I always recommended going to exact matches and something called single keyword ad groups. Things are a little bit different in 2023. Google and Microsoft made a lot of changes back in mid to late 2022. So things are a little bit different right now. So we will be starting by finding phrase match keywords to bid on. They're going to be, you're going to get more traffic, I should say, and they're going to be a little bit more tighter. Not as tight as exact match and as expensive as exact match, but definitely not as cheap as broad, but not as loose where you're getting too much junk traffic. It's kind of the Goldilocks of keyword match types to start with. Okay. So that's it for this video, and I will see you on the next one.